Well, first off, congratulations to Louisville. It's very obvious why they'll be the number one team in the country come Monday. They don't have a lot of holes. I said this a couple weeks ago. Having a chance to watch some teams play, I thought they do two things better than anybody else in the country. They got multiple weapons, and they got multiple big guys they can throw to in that paint. It's not a lot of teams have those kind of things. That ability to score from all five positions makes it very difficult. On top of that, I thought the changing the whole game was in that first 6 or 7 minutes. I think we went 7 for 10, or missed 7 out of the first 10 shots, 7 layups, point-blank shots. It kind of dug us a hole. If we were playing against a different caliber team, maybe you can dig a little bit hole and come back. But you can't dig yourself a hole to get down 14 points early against Louisville. And from that point on, it was even game the last 12 minutes of the first half. I know the second half we come out and score 7 out of the first 9 possessions, only turn the ball over one time, and get to the free throw line. And then as a stat for us, we knew for us to have a chance to beat this kind of team, we got to make some shots. And again, we go 1 for 17 from the three-point line. So when you dig yourself a hole, you don't shoot it well, that's a tough grind for 40 minutes against that caliber of team.
How hard was that really just to see early? You guys were getting the shots up there, but just the ball, just whatever you guys were doing, couldn't really buy anything.
It's a tough one, You're going to have games where you're on and off, but, these type of games you don't want to be off. But, we're going to learn from that, and, we're going to get in practice and make shots.
Charles, your impression of the battle down in you and the Louisville Bigs?
It was good in this time. Just got to get my mindset ready. It was a good game. We battled it out. They came up with the win, but I think I actually did my job, so it was good.
That 4-minute stretch in the first half, your shot completed. How much of it was Louisville's defense? How much of it was Louisville's defense, and how much was it just wasn't working?
Well, I think you got to give them some credit. They may have altered some shots, but I would say we had a lot of point-blank kind of little layups around that rim. Do they have something to do with the alternate? Maybe so. But I thought they weren't contested shots. They weren't bad shots. They were pretty good shots. But again, no question, Enoch and, Williams, they long, strong guys in there. There's not many teams have one of them. They got 2 of them. And you could say 3 of them, but 2 of them that are mature. Enoch's 5th-year guy. Williams a junior, one of the toughest leaders. And I said from the start too. Norwell's going to make some points. He just does so many things. Sutton's the guy that hurt us the first half. He's the guy that I think had 12 points at halftime.
Just 1 in the second. Just what was that attribute to, and just how'd you clean it up?
Well, again, we're disappointed in the loss. But I'm proud of the way our guys battled back. Like I said, you could have very easily laid down after that first 12 minutes of that game down 14 and get beat 40. Beat some people 40. But we didn't. We fought back, kept it to, what was it halftime, 12, 14. 14, kept it even game last 12 minutes. Then the second half, Ian came out and cut in that lead, got it to 9. And as you just said, we only had 2 stats that were really good second half. First half, we had 0 free throws. Second half, we had 14. First half, we had 10 turnovers. We have 1 the second half. So, give it credit to these guys for not laying down, keep fighting, and battling to the end.
What was that like to go through a game that was uncharacteristic, where you guys are always getting to the free throw line, but in that first half, just nothing really there for you?
It was just us not playing our game, we was getting too sped up at times in the first half, and, we really struggled to get the ball to the rim. And, the second half we came out, shot how many free throws?
14. Second half. Yeah.
14 free throws. That shows you we wasn't being that aggressive in the first half.
From your perspective, what is
is it about Louisville that makes them so difficult to get the ball in the basket against? I know y'all had some open shots you missed, but what about Louisville's defense makes them so effective?
It's really their half-court defense. You know, based off our team, we want to run the ball, and you know we wasn't getting them to miss any shots. You know, it came out hot, and we couldn't get them to miss no shots, so we had to play through half court, and you know we kind of struggled on that a little bit.
Coach, just how beneficial is it? You just touched on how good Louisville is, but throughout the season, now you will play some good teams in Conference USA, but just to get the ability for your guys to battle with the team with depth and talent, just, I guess, moving forward, how can you build off that?
Well, there's no question you benefit from this game. You know, you don't ever like get a L while you're doing it, but you know, I think from a standpoint of preparation for these guys, the multiple ways that they're able to attack you with size and strength, we're not going to see a lot of that. Not many teams are going to see that. Again, there's a reason why they're number one in the country. So at some point in that game, the second half, it was a 9-point game. What was the time on the clock? So, you know, remember that. Now, after the first 8 minutes, we're down 14. And at the 9-minute mark, it's a 9-point game. So our guys, for the next 22 minutes, we battled and gained points. So some positive things to take from it. And Nola jumped up, and I remember made a big three to separate that game again up there in their horn set. But again, that's why he's a terrific player and can make timely shots. And we did this, again, only going 1 for 17 from the three-point line. That really makes it tough on you offensively when you can't jump up and make some shots.
Charles, what do you guys learn from this game, with the caliber of team, and that it was a 9-point game when it was, and then they went on some runs? It's just like you had to really be on them early, and then they got out there. Just what do you learn from this game, considering how close it was at one point?
Just like Coach said, what was down 9 wasn't discipline on defense. Like you said, Josh and Jordan switched, and he wasn't supposed to switch. Just stuff like that. You just gotta be disciplined on defense and just stick with your mind. And then when they got the switch, it was free. It was a confusion, and then he made the big three. So that was when they started making shots, and it's just like just stay disciplined on defense, and just that's it.
Anything else from you guys?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.